Now, after more than 80 traffic wardens were attacked in just 2 years, the council's adopted an unusual way of protecting them. Wardens in Salford in Greater Manchester have been equipped with video cameras strapped to their heads.
And last week, for the first time, a man was convicted based on evidence from the cameras. Well, our reporter JC Normand is in Salford now. Very good morning to you, JC.
Good morning. Well, what would you do if you got one of these? Some people would resort to physical violence. So here in Salford, the parking attendants have been wearing mini hat cameras to try and capture those kind of incidents on film in the hope that it will start to protect them. I went out on patrol with them to see what it's really like doing the job. Video captured on a headcam helped identify this offender. In the incident, the two parking attendants are in the middle of talking to a taxi driver when a passerby intervenes. The man immediately starts making threats, and remarkably, it's not even his ticket.
Walk away, break your neck. And you get back to where you come from. We have none of that, sir. I'll shoot you. Yeah, we will report him to the police.
Last week at Manchester Crown Court, Darren Ingham was given a 2-year supervision order for threatening behaviour and racial aggravation. He's the first person in the UK to be prosecuted for abusing a parking attendant using the head cameras. There have been 83 recorded incidents of violence or serious threats of violence against parking attendants in Salford over the last 2 years. NCP services say that since the cameras were introduced, such cases have fallen by a third.
It's something which helps in incidents where there's been violence, there's possible dangerous situations where parking attendants are under threat. So the headcams clearly are a deterrent to those sorts of incidents.
But do you not think that it might rile people even more that, you know, not only are there CCTV cameras everywhere, but even the parking attendants are watching them now as well?
Well, no, we don't believe that that's what's happening. People accept that they're there for the protection of the PAs, and people also accept that they're there to allow the PAs to do their job.
But have there ever been any serious incidents of violence?
I was actually patrolling on the car park in Salford. My colleague was actually shot by an air rifle in the neck.
You're kidding?
Nope, he was shot in the neck, here, pit, broke his skin, bleeding.
Did they get anyone for that?
A few weeks later, they actually caught the culprit on CCTV.
Other local authorities around the country are now considering approving the use of head cameras for their parking attendants. Well, as you could see from that report, all the indications so far is that the cameras have been a great success. NCP Services and Salford Council say that attacks have fallen by a third since they've introduced them. And now it looks like Bolton Council are considering introducing them as well. NCP Services are saying that there are going to be 17 cameras brought in Bolton. There's a team of 34 wardens, which would mean every pair of wardens would go out with a camera, and anybody on a lone beat would also wear a camera as well. So far so good, and it does seem that the cameras have become a necessary evil.
JC, thanks very much indeed.